Hello my dear student, welcome back for today's session, Computer Science Chapter 2, HTML Level 2. Come let me move on to the video session.
We start with introduction. HTML is a hypertext markup language that includes text, pictures, and links to other related documents. It also allows the users to publish information for global distribution through World Wide Web. Unlike other languages, HTML is simple and enables the user to display documents in an attractive manner. It is a non-case sensitive language. In this chapter, let us learn about list, links, tables, frames, and creation of forms. List. List is a special feature of HTML used to display a list of things. They are very powerful in execution and provide special attributes to give more effect to their appearance. Types of list. There are three types of list in HTML: ordered list, unordered list, definition list. Let me go through under each heading. To create a ordered list, you enclosed a content with OL tag. Within it, each list item is enclosed with LI tag. In the first example, we have not specified any attribute, so by default it has taken numerals. Next, use capital A. This gives us alphabetical list. We can use small a also. The list will appear in lowercase letters. Similarly, when we use capital I, it gives us the list using Roman numerals. We can use small I if we want the list in lowercase. To create unordered list, you enclosed a content within a UL tag. Within it, each list item is enclosed with LI tag. We have not specified any attribute, so by default disk is being displayed. Next example, let's use circle as an attribute. See the right hand side, circle will be displayed. Now use square as an attribute. Automatically the bullet type now changed to square. Under definition list, it is enclosed within DL tag. Each list item has a DT tag defined as data term and DD tag to define data definition. Let's see an example. What is given in DT and DD? It is displayed in right hand side. Anchor tag. In World Wide Web, there are several documents that are linked with each other for easy and comfortable viewing. For doing this, we need hyperlink that links several documents with each other using anchor tag A. To create a link, we use URL, that is Uniform Resource Locator, and unique address, which refers to a web page, image, or sound. The important attribute of A tag is href. Creating links in HTML. Links can be created using the A and closing A tag. A tag is otherwise called as anchor tag to specify the name of the file to be linked. href, that is hyperlink reference, attribute is used along with A tag. Tables. Tables are information represented in rows and columns. Information is better understood in the form of tables rather than continuous text. It also gives a professional look to the document and increases readability of the information. There are different elements of a HTML table. First one is caption. This indicates what the table is dealing with. It is optional. Table heading. They give a title for each row or column. Table row. This defines the row in the table. Table foot. This defines the footer content in a table. Table body. This defines the content of the table. Column group. This defines a group of column within a table. Column. This defines a column in a table. Table data. This denotes the values inside the table. Table cells. They are the individual boxes in a table. A cell can contain either table data or table heading. Frames in HTML. The documents created so far in HTML display as a web page occupying the entire browser screen. HTML allows the significant features of dividing the browser screen into different panels. Such panels are called as frames. Frames are created using frameset tag and /frameset tag. When this tag is used in a document, The body tag need not be used. Attributes of frame set tag. First one is COLS, that is column. This attribute is used to divide the browser screen into a number of vertical frames, that is columns. Example, tag frame set COLS equal to in double quotes 35%, comma 60%, 5% and close the tag. The above markup divides the screen into three frames. ROWS rows. This attribute instructs the browser to split the screen into a number of horizontal frames, that is rows. Example, open tag frame set rows equal to under double quotes 40%, comma asterisk, close the quotes and close the tag. Border. The attribute specifies the width of the border of each frame in pixels. Example, open tag frame set border equal to 5, close tag. Last one is frame spacing. The attribute specifies the amount of space between frames in a frame set. Example, with open tag, frame set frame spacing equal to 10 with closed tag. Forms. A form is a document that is given to the user to fill up some information or data. The user gives the detail against the required head. A form can contain text boxes, check boxes, radio buttons, etc. The tag that is used for creating a form is open tag form with closed tag form. The form tag uses many attributes. Input tag. This tag is used to define the actual form element from the elements. It does not contain an end tag. The input tag specifies an input field where the user can enter data. These tags are used within form tag. The attributes of the input tag are type. This attribute identifies the element to be included in the form. Name. This attribute specifies the name of the element to be included in the form. The elements of input tag are text. This element will accept text of a defined size into a text box. Checkbox. This element will display a checkbox, and in case of multiple checkboxes, it allows selection of more than one. Date. This element will display the date in the year, month, day format. Radio. This element will display a radio button, and unlike checkbox, it will allow selection of any one of the options only. Button. This element will display a command button which can be designed for two purposes, one for sending the data and the other for clearing the elements from the form such as submit and clear respectively. Option. This element will allow the user to insert a set of names into a list box. The tag being option tag with closed option tag, which in turn appears within the select tag and closed select tag. Text area. This element is used to have a text box ranging from a set of rows and columns for a multiple line text area. Password. This element is used to mask the character's key into the text box with the character. Usually asterisk is used. Hosting a web page. The pages we have created are seen only in the system where it is created. But when we want everyone across the world to see our website, then it has to be launched on the internet server as a part of the web. This process is called hosting. Hosting a web page means transferring the HTML code from the local machine to the server. To do this, you should have space on the server, which will cost much. But many sites give you free space to host the pages due to the increasing popularity of the web. Such websites are yahoo.com, rediff.com, .ez.com, freewebspace.net, etc. XML definition. XML is Extensible Markup Language. It is designed for web documents. It is similar to but more efficient than HTML. It is a simple, very flexible text format derived from SGML, that is Standard Generalized Markup Language. Structure of XML. Open tag with title, open tag with header, close tag with header, open tag with body, and close tag with body, close tag with title. Difference between HTML and XML. Under HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language and XML stands for Extensible Markup Language. HTML was designed to format and display data, and XML was designed to transport and store data. HTML tags are predefined, and XML tags are not predefined. Under HTML, it is case insensitive, but under XML, it is case sensitive. HTML is used for designing a web page with focus on how data looks, but under XML is used to transport data between application and database with focus on what data is. HTML is dynamic, XML is static. Dear student, you can go through different HTML code in your textbook. Thank you.